We were all poor. Well, we thought we were poor, I guess. I don't know. We didn't have anything. We had a can and a spoon. That was about it.
Pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back, pat on the back, pat on the back.
Monica Kaigle. I married a Kaigle. I lived here all my life in the North End, 88 years.
So you may remember we met Monica back in 2017 when I did a video on Mill Girls, a play at St. Michael's College. Monica was in the audience. We talked to her about her parents who worked in the mills. Monica also spent many years volunteering at the St. John's Club, and her nickname is Spin.
Because I was lively. My father used to race up at the fairgrounds, bicycle race around there. I'd always climb a tree to see him. I could get up that tree and down that tree so fast. And I got that name there and it stayed. On my phone, I'll call you tomorrow, Spin. I still hear it.
We're here at the Heritage Winooski Mill Museum in Winooski.
See the oil? Probably was a machine there, machine there. My father's room looked like that right there. You can imagine how noisy that was. And you heard that clanging all day long. Grew up in the North End, didn't have much. 6 kids in the family. Played with the kids in the orphanage on North Avenue. At the lake, that was free. Swam all the time in the lake, couldn't wait for summer. Walked to school, no one had a car in my neighborhood. But this is what we did every night, go watch the kids play ball. And we ate fish and fish and fish because we lived on the lake. Fish was plentiful then. My 3 brothers went to college, which was very rare in that neighborhood. If you were on the wrong side of the tracks, they didn't mingle with you. And when your father works in a mill and you go to school and you got some rich kids, it didn't sound good. My father sold liquor, which a lot of people did. Drive a car in the lake every once in a while when somebody was chasing them. Nice neighborhood. We played under the street light till 9 o'clock. When the street light came on, you went in the house. We sat on porches all our life. You don't sit on a porch today. We'd sleep on this porch. We had sleep outs. We had a lot of parks for skating, and my father would skate. He organized the races, and everybody had a shack, they call them shacks, with wood stoves. We just would sit around the wood stove just to get out of the house. If you had a boyfriend at one of the parks, you'd go there more. You know, you did what your father said back then. You didn't dare to say, no, or I'm tired. There was no such thing as tired or depressed. Never. We had to speak French in the house way up till my dad passed away because he made us.
Did you ever go to, say, the Flynn Theater or anything like that?
Mm-hmm. When I found 12 cents. Yeah.
And was Church Street open at that point to cars?
Yeah, and the trolley tracks were there. Church Street was nice. Couldn't wait to Christmas time, go up and down. Every window had animated Christmas stuff that moved. My dad and Mom both worked in the mill. My mom worked in the Chase Mill. He was across the road. We called it the woolen mill. Bus came and got them in the morning, brought them back at night. Yes, he tied knots with one hand. He tried to show me how to do it for 47 years. They blew a horn and, boy, I mean, it was like an exodus of people. Here comes Uncle George, here he comes. Here comes Aunt Blanche, she's coming. You know, and we'd see them out of thousands. And we never allowed him to bring his empty bag lunch in the house because they had cockroaches in the mill.
Oh.
I told you they had cockroaches here. And if you made army blankets, they were army color. If you made navy blankets, they were white. That yarn was so picky. It had the wood in it, little strips. My mother made us sweaters. My poor mother, she worked so hard. Remember, there's a good woman behind every man. Burlington High was a pretty good-sized school. It moved out the avenue. And that was a farm, so we'd walk out to the farm where Burlington High School is now and get our eggs. And McAllister was our photographer. And he would do those long pictures and move that camera. Isn't that amazing? Here's my uncle that I worked for. I was his nanny for his kids 20-something years. Asked me do I dance? And I said no. And I didn't dance, so I drank. Nice guy. My father says, you got a job? I said, yes. He works for the Army. He says, okay, as long as he's got a job, you can go with him.
We, as children, got to play anywhere on the street, ran around, everything was safe and fun.
We sat on the porch every night with popcorn and Kool-Aid or a beer or something. And
After dinner, everybody was relaxed. All the parents gathered on the porch.
so anyway, that's that. I did over this myself, every bit of it. My grandpa worked in the brush factory down there. This is my grandpa's lunchbox. He died at 103. That's a milk scooper and that's a skimmer. Another one, this is to beat rugs. You want to take your rug out and beat the crap out of it? This is an ice tom. Ice tom? Yeah, they delivered ice to your house. We had an ice box, my mother did. And then we had the crank washer. Your hand would get caught in there. Well, you worked them days. I always said I wanted to move out of the North End. I got as far as here, I haven't got farther. 89 in May. As you get older, I said to my friends, you know you're getting old when you want to go to bed. You appreciate having a home. There's no place like home. People just don't, they just don't appreciate what they got. Could say worse, but I'm not going to.
Yesterday was full of trouble and sorrow. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow.
Thanks, Ben, for taking us on a tour of your Burlington. And we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Sign up for our weekly email alert.
So stay here?
I mean, the video series is called Stuck in Vermont, so.
Yeah, if you're stuck here, if it pays, stay here. Don't you do that to me.
I can't help it. This is what I do.
When that goes off, I could tell you a story.